Hello everybody and welcome to Attunement Tarot. My name is Robin and I will be doing a pick-a-pile reading today. I'm cleansing the space and the cards, and we are going to be looking at the next 3 months. We're going to leapfrog over the rest of June since we're already about halfway through the month, so we're going to look at July, August, and September. Okay, so I'll introduce the piles and you can pick your pile along the way. So pile number 1, we have this beautiful Amazonite palm stone, going with the Enchanted Forest Tarot. Pile number 2, we have this Orca stone. I really love this stone because it looks like a whale's eye. But yeah, it's an Orca stone. Okay, and we have that along with the Embroidered Forest Tarot. And then pile number 3, I forget what this stone is called, but I think it has some ruby in it. I think that's what this is. If I look this up, I could even put it in the show notes, but there's this. It's kind of a creamy off-white and like a pink, like a dark pink. It's very beautiful. And that is coupled with the Alphonse Mucha Tarot. Okay, so go on ahead and pick your pile and I will see you at your reading. Hello pile 1, if you picked the Amazonite Palm Stone and the Enchanted Forest Tarot, this is your reading. So let's get into it. And what we're going to be looking at for this reading is the next 3 months. Like I said in the intro, we are going to be leapfrogging over the rest of June. There's a part of where I do pick a card that can kind of say where you're at right now, okay? And that will kind of cover just where you're at right now. And then we'll look at July, August, and September, okay? And this is pretty much what is coming toward you. Will there be any love coming toward you, relationship, or just anything? It'll be like, what do the cards have to say, right? Okay. So let's get into it. I'd like to take this time to invite Spirit in with so much gratitude and respectfully request a message for pile number 1 for their greatest and highest good at this time. Anything that pile number 1 needs to know for the months of July, August, and September. Please and thank you, Spirit. I'm going to move that little guy right over there. Okay. Hopefully he's still in the frame. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So let's look at where you're at right now. Got the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, and bottom of the deck energy is the 4 of Cups. All right, so it would appear that right now you are going through some kind of experience where you may be feeling like you have to be a little bit frugal, okay? You very well may be even holding back on any kind of new opportunities coming your way, or just holding back from giving anything up or putting yourself out there. With the 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck energy, you could be feeling like things are just so ho-hum that you've really become stable in the, I don't know, stagnancy of your emotional life right now, okay? You very well could be focusing a lot on work and just maybe you're even saving for something. Maybe you're looking forward and trying to plan for the future. So you're like, I'm not trying to be bringing anything brand new into my life. I'm just focusing on the here and now, and it may be boring, but here I am, and I know I gotta do what I gotta do because I have some future vision, okay? That's just something that, you know, came to me through looking at those cards. Now, for the month of July, we have the Three of Cups. So in July, it's like the beginning of summertime. You're really just connecting with friends, keeping things light on a very basic social level, just connecting and having a good time. You could even be reconnecting with some old friends, or maybe even having a reunion with, you know, family members, or even some past lovers. Who knows, right? Okay, and we will clarify each month. I'm just going to kind of read through the months here. In August, we have the Page of Swords. So in August, it would appear that you're really taking your time to, you know, ponder and learn about things, maybe doing a little bit of extra research into things that you are curious about. You very well could even become curious about a person and wanting to, you know, look at their social media, maybe learn a little bit more about them, Google the people that you may be connecting with. You could even be wanting to initiate a conversation with someone about something, and we'll clarify that, okay? But there's something about August where you're kind of in this beginner energy of curiosity, okay? Now for August, we have the Page of Wands. Wait a minute. Yeah, so sorry about that. So, no. Hold on. Okay, no. So the four of spells is the Four of Wands. I apologize. So you may not be feeling bored by things. I really apologize for that. Four of spells is Four of Wands. So still having to do with your stability and the Four of Pentacles. So like I was even saying before, looking forward to your stability. My apologies. I misread that card. Okay, so August, we're looking at the Page of Wands. Okay, so we have two pages right in a row. So I get a sense that given that you're currently focused on your stability and really being frugal with your money and your time and your energy and just keeping it to your close circle of friends, but you're in this beginner energy when it comes to what it is that you want to do next. You want to really have your curiosity and your inspiration match. I get the sense that there's some starting over energy here, okay, in July and August. All right, so let's go ahead and look at July. Or actually, tell me a little bit more, Spirit, about the Four of Pentacles at this time for pile number 1. And my apologies for shuffling so long. It's a feeling for me, okay? So if ever you find that my shuffling is too long, just kind of swipe up on the video and kind of pop it forward a little bit. It's very easy with YouTube. We have another 4. We have the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Yeah, so it's 10 of Visions in this deck, and also boons or pentacles and challenges or swords. So you have 3 fours in this energy, okay? So your stability and where you are at right now is very much center stage, okay? And with the Queen of Pentacles here, I get the sense that you are investing into yourself, you're investing into your future. You're not trying to, be flippant or overly open with your time and energy. You're very much taking time to yourself for some rejuvenation and meditation and just kind of taking a respite, because overall your mind is on your money, and it's also on your self-care, and it's on your future. And this is also about, we have the 10 of Cups here and then the 3 of Cups over here. So you are really only giving your energy to A, yourself, and B, those who are closest to you and those who you trust, okay? You're not spreading yourself too thin in the month of June, and it would appear you're not really spreading yourself too thin in the month of July, but you may be kind of open to like have a little bit more fun and start to go out and start to, mingle a little bit more. But you're definitely in this energy right now, just focusing on yourself. Okay, let's look at July. What is coming towards pile number 1 in July? Kicking it off with this 3 of Cups. Looks like it'd be a lot of fun, very light, very nice, which is a great energy to have for July. I'm just getting like the vision of like the beach and barbecues and fun. I'm gonna probably scoot it in like this because I don't know how much farther it goes out here. Okay. All right. So we have, for July, we have the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Emperor. Yeah, very much stepping into your power, still carrying over this energy from where you're at right now and focusing on your stability. You very well could be even focusing on like a business, because the Queen of Pentacles is also quite good with money. Okay. So the 3 of Wands, you are stepping through a gateway. Right? You're living in alignment with your truth, because this truth is directly correlated to your personal power. You are stepping through the gateway into your power, maintaining this, lordship over your own space, getting clear and being very firm in your boundaries, what you will and won't accept into your life. Living in alignment with your personal truth here. You know who your people are, okay? And you know what it is that you want to do. And you know your forward movement and trajectory when it comes to you and your future, and what it is that you want to do and how you are living in alignment with your own personal truths. Your own moral compass is quite strong, okay? Okay, pile number 1. This is a very strong, sturdy, clear, healthy energy that I'm seeing for you. Very much. I get the sense that you very well may have come out of a harder time that was maybe some time ago, that now it's just like there's so much more of a groundedness about you. It may have not been that long ago, because even with the 4 of Swords here, this is the resting and the healing, okay? The resting and the healing, also being wary, keeping to oneself, not really spreading oneself too thin. Yeah, this is definitely kind of like a post-hurt healing energy. Take it as it resonates, though. That may or may not be your story, but be that as it may, whatever the past held for you, where I'm seeing you right now is very much stepping into your power. So, and maintaining that energy through the month of July. And it looks like August, you're beginning to open yourself back up to learning about new things, maybe even learning about new people. So let's go ahead and look at August. Or not August, but wait, June, July, August. Yeah, sorry, August. The Moon, the Page of Pentacles, so now we have 3 pages on the ground here, and the Two of Swords. So yes, you're opening yourself up in the month of August to learn about some new things because you're wanting to plant a seed for your long term here. You're telling yourself, I can grow this. I can learn about this, whatever it is, I can grow it, and I can do it. This is really kind of where you're at, all right? Now, with the Two of Swords and the Moon on either side, you may be in a space where you're like, well, I'm really good at teaching people. This is just a generic example, but this is what's coming to me. I'm really good at teaching people. I'm really good at talking. I'm really good at listening, so you may be in the space of thinking about what field of study that you want to move towards. Do you want to become a therapist, or do you want to become a grade school teacher? It's like both paths use the same kind of skills, right? The same kind of skills. And so I think in the month of August, you very well could be gearing up to be like, well, what am I going to study? Because I think I might go back to school in September. Something along those lines, or maybe you're even taking a certification course or something like that. You're really getting in touch with what your strengths are, and you're wanting to develop on those strengths and really have something that you love and that you are good at and that is a natural part of you, to be integrated and woven into and really in alignment with what it is that you want to do, your future. You could be considering a full-on career change depending on how old you are, or maybe you've been in a particular field for so long and now you're thinking about branching off where it's not too far from where you have been, but it's a kind of like an extra 2 other branches on the tree, and it's like, well, do I do this or do I do that? So that's what's coming through for me, for you, pile number 1, in the month of August. Really just taking your time and learning about things. You could even be feeling a little scared about like, oh, is this the right decision? Should I, shouldn't I? Do I have all the information? And with the Moon right next to the Page of Swords, it's like, well, you don't have all the information, but that's okay because you can learn it, and even when we move forward in any kind of endeavor, when we're wanting to plant a new seed in our lives, we may not feel like we have all the confidence in the world when it comes to the practicalities and the knowledge, but what's important is that we can trust ourselves to learn along the way. I can learn this. I can initiate this. I can grow this, right? Yeah, this is looking really, really good. Like, I just love this forward trajectory, self-focused, healthy, energy here, pile number one. Like, this is really beautiful and really clear. Very much living in alignment with yourself and having the openness and the curiosity to pursue the things that make you happy and pursue the things that really speak to your sense of self and building upon your strengths. Like, this is really, really beautiful. Okay, so let's look at September. We have this, you know, little page of wands, and finally maybe by September you make up your mind and you're feeling very inspired and you're taking action in the month of September here. This is really cool. Judgment, very nice. Hangman, and the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, and then bottom of the deck energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you will be working on your new thing come September, okay? And I get the sense, you know, with the Page of Wands here and the Judgment, you have made a decision and you are moving forward. You are taking action, okay? And this can feel a little scary. I get the sense that you're moving into a field or going towards something, and I get it's not a relationship. I don't get the sense that this is a relationship. This is very much all you and what you are doing, what you are setting your sights on. This is way bigger than that, okay? So you're doing the thing, you've made the decision, and then you're in it, and you come to find that you're getting what you thought you knew about it, it's even that much more exciting because you're learning things and looking at things in a whole new way of what you had, you know, how you had experienced some of these skills and insights and ways of being before. Okay, so this is something that's just like really cool. I get the sense that I'm like reading for someone who's wanting to like become a therapist or maybe a healer or a spiritual advisor or some sort of endeavor where you're working with people or and working in a field of expansion, of growth and health and wellness on some level, okay? Because, you know, when you enter into those kinds of programs, some of the main things that you do is you look at yourself from different perspectives. And, you know, with this hangman being encased in amber here, it's like there is a metamorphosis that's happening for you in the month of September. And there will be times when you feel, you know, at a loss. And especially if you're going back to school, you may even have some financial setbacks, what have you. But make no mistake, despite the Five of Pentacles, all the other energy is carrying you through that. Like, this is not insurmountable. It's just another part of this experience and just another part of this process. Okay, so I mean, this is really cool. This is really cool. You know, you're thinking about your stability, having your close loved ones around you, not spreading yourself too thin, becoming very focused on yourself and what your truth is, stepping into your power, getting curious and moving forward and taking action towards you know, a whole brand new thing that you want to build and work into your life, a whole new path of work, you know, And it can feel kind of hard with the Ten of Wands here, but given this Knight of Wands, you're going for it. You're absolutely going for it. No matter how hard it is, the challenges are there for your growth, okay? And this is also calling into spiritual ascension, which is very, very cool. Okay, pile number 1, that is what I have for the tarot portion here. I really want to pull an animal card for you, okay? And thank you so much for hitting the like button. And, you know, if you feel so inclined, comment down below how this resonated for you. And if you found that, you know, if you only, well, I mean, you wouldn't even be able to hear this part of the message if it didn't resonate for you. You probably would have clicked off of it. But if there were parts that resonated and others that did not, feel free to look at another pile within this video as well. Because more than one pile can absolutely resonate. You could have more than one message for you here, okay? Okay. We have for you Snow Leopard, self-reliance. What has this entire reading been about? Oh my gosh. I love it when it comes together like that. Okay, let's look. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Pile number 1. Yes. Full on process, growth, and ascension. This is beautiful. I'm really happy for you. Okay, pile number 1. I will see you on the next one, okay? Bye. Hi, pile 2, if you chose the Orca Stone and the Embroidered Tarot, this is your reading. Like I had mentioned in the very beginning of this video, we are going to be looking at the next 3 months, July, August, and September, okay? And we will pull a card, we will pull a few cards on, you know, kind of where you're at presently. So that can be, you know, the rest of June here. We really are coming close to the end of the month already. But yes, July, August, and September. What is coming towards you? What is your process? We'll look into it and it'll be whatever it is, okay? And then at the end, I will pull a oracle card for you. I will be intuitively drawn to either pull you an animal card or a soul flower remedy type card. I forget those what that's called. But anyways, let me take the time now to call spirit in with so much gratitude and respectfully request a message for pile number 2 for their greatest and highest good at this time, and give us guidance for July, August, and September. What does pile number 2 have to look forward to? What is coming their way? Whoops. Okay. And we'll move this little guy right over there so we have some more space. Get comfortable in my chair here. Three of Cups, that's what that is. And then we have the Empress. And then we also have the Nine of Cups. Okay, bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, look at how cute that card is, a little embroidered fox. This deck is so cute. Okay, pile number 2. All right, so right now in the month of June, where you currently are, and bottom of the deck energy, you're in a space of like going for it and having fun. It's basically like, you know, the world is your oyster. You're just kind of trying out things, new things, old things, what hits the same, what hits different, and just really just having all of this fiery energy about you. I get the sense that, you know, I get the sense that summer is probably your favorite season. And with June here, you're just ready to rock. Like maybe you just graduated or something along those lines where there's a lot of verve and you're ready to share that energy with others as well. Come together with other people, maybe have a dinner party, but just really kind of share your joy with other folks, you know, and maybe even share some of your libidinal energy with other people as well, okay? Let me see these. I want to kind of move this up so you can see that whole card there. Okay. All right, so what we are looking at, let's pull a few cards, 3 cards on this Nine of Cups. Three of Swords, the World, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, like I said, you know, you may have just graduated, okay? And that could be a graduation from anything. It could be leveling up on some level, like something has closed out and there is a bittersweetness here, okay? There is a bittersweetness here because despite letting go and having something end or something shift and change with the World card here, we do have some sadness because of that. But with the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups, this isn't anything. It's not that this didn't matter to you, whatever it was. I just get the sense that you are choosing to take this energy and you're not letting it hold you back and you're not letting it hold you down. Okay? It did matter to you, whatever it was. I mean, that's why I say it could be a graduation or a leveling up of some kind, because even if we wrap something up, we could be sad that we're no longer, and the student thing, graduation thing is a generic example, but when we level up, we could be sad that we're no longer a student, but we could be excited that now we have a whole brand new realm to explore, okay? So yeah, I had a feeling that the World was gonna pop out for you. I just had that feeling. So yeah, so this is a good energy. Like I say, bittersweet, but there's a whole brand new beginning, a whole brand new emotional experience here laid at your doorstep for you. I just get the sense that it's kind of like threshold energy, that you're just like, here it is, here I was, now here I am, and this is where I'm going. Like there's excitement here. There's some excitement here, and curiosity and drive and fun and openness and wonder and like exploration, okay? All right, so for July, we have the King of Wands. So I really like that for you because we went from the Knight to the King of Wands. So perhaps you're stepping into a leadership role of some kind in the month of July. Definitely motivated, very much action oriented, okay? doing things. Just dropped a couple of cards. Oh my gosh! And then another one fell out. Oh my gosh. You guys, hang on. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I usually take jumpers. Let's see if those come out again. So the King of Cups wanted to pop out, the Emperor wanted to pop out, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse wanted to come out. Okay. Okay. Spirit, can you tell me about the King of Wands energy for the month of July for pile number 2, please? I love how the fox represents like the fire energy in this deck. It's freaking adorable. Okay. Judgment. 9 of Swords. And 4 of Swords. Okay, this energy works together really, really well. All right. Pile number 2. So, in your forward movement into the month of July, you are at crossroads energy, okay? But this is really healthy. I mean, even though we have the 9 of Swords here, you definitely could be experiencing some sleepless nights over this decision that you need to make. But you're really balancing that out with the 4 of Swords energy by taking your time to rest on it and to meditate on it and to really heal and just kind of bringing yourself into it. It's all a part of this experience. Whenever we're at crossroads energy and we're kind of like being born again on some level, because that's what the Judgment is about. And there has been transformation over here from the month of June with the World, and then going from the Knight to the King, okay, of Wands. And with this, look at this Judgment. We have like a mouse, I believe, of some kind, but then there is the inner world and the intuition. I like to think that the crystals, the amethyst there, really represents the inner knowing, okay? So you could very well be at a crossroads between what you, making a decision between what you know is practical and then listening to your inner knowing, which may be more in alignment with, you know, how you feel rather than, you know, what you know, okay? The other piece of this energy is that there is so much growth happening for you in the month of July, from now and through July, because going from the Knight to the King and having this Judgment energy here, kind of being resurrected to a new form of yourself, okay? Pile number 2, you're stepping into a whole new form of yourself and growing. And we never have that kind of deep experience without some worry. That's absolutely a part of it. So if you ever feel like you're feeling anxious or having sleepless nights or whatever, just tell yourself and know and rest assured with the 4 of Swords that it is a natural part of the process, okay? Because I feel deep transformation happening for you in the month of July. And this has to do with the action that you're going to take, whatever decisions you're going to make and how you're going to be moving forward. Yeah, it feels pretty huge. This very well could be about a job. Like maybe it's about like, do I move away for this job or do I stay here for this other job? You know, stuff like that. Big life changes, okay? But this is good. It's good balanced energy, and I think that you're gonna move through it really well with the 4 of Swords supporting you in that, because this says that you know when to take time out and to take breaks, and you know, there could be a time when when your mind is like kind of focusing on this one thing over and over and over, and give yourself permission to take breaks from the worry. You can tell yourself, okay, this worry will be here, but now I'm going to focus on something else just for a little bit. You know, I haven't made up my mind yet, but I'm going to put it up on the shelf for just a bit because I don't need to like fully simmer in this anxious energy. Okay, but know that it's a part of the process, whatever it is that you're going through, because this is a huge transformation and a big, exciting growth spurt for you. Okay, so let's look at August. We have the Three of Cups. Yeah, for August, you might be like, okay, I just want to have some fun. I want to connect with my friends and really kind of keep it light in my social life. Keep it light in my relationship realm of my world, because the more practical, action-oriented aspects of my world are feeling a bit overwhelming right now. So I need to go cut loose and, you know, blow off some steam and have a little bit of fun, okay? I'm gonna take that one. We have the Death, very nice. Maybe by August you have made your choice and you're going to celebrate with some friends, and that brings on this Death energy of deep, irrevocable change. Page of Cups and the Tower. So yeah, so I mean, this could even be, with the Page of Cups being flanked by the Death and the Tower, this really speaks to disillusionment, okay? Because the Page of Cups can be very dreamy, very like, you know, having their sweetness and their heart open, but it's also kind of tinged by a little bit of fantasy and daydreams and all that kind of like light energy, you know, like look at the little sparkly dust around the mirror or brooch or whatever this is, and it's like shaped like little hearts, right? So it's very kind of like dreamy dust, and so with that, with the Death and the Tower on either side, I feel like this maturation from Knight to King, and then into this Judgment, and into this decision, and into this stuff. You're kind of like going so fast into the fray, and you're coming to realize that, you know, you're not a kid anymore. Like there's something about, and of course you're probably not a kid, you probably haven't been a kid for quite some time, but there's something here, this invitation from Spirit in the month of August that says you are kind of waking up to the reality of your life and where your life is and what you're doing and where you're being called to go, what actions you're being called to take, okay? And this could kind of fly in the face of any kind of fantasies that you had about your future, any kind of fantasies that you had about your current situation and your life, you know? I mean, it's very healthy and healing, but it is definitely a strong invitation from Spirit in the month of August to be like, yeah, hey, no more time for daydreams. It's time to take your beautiful daydreams and turn them into reality here. You know, and I'm kind of going back to the example of the student, right? Like no longer being a student. And because when we're in student energy, it feels like we could just take all the time in the world, and maybe, you know, some of our decisions have, you know, they have consequence, but maybe not as strong of a consequence. There seems to be more flexibility or more kind of laissez-faire, however you say it, about that energy. But then when you grow up and graduate and level up with this world energy and from the Knight to the King, it's like you're stepping into this space where you're being held so much more accountable than you had been held before. Okay? And that's the invitation from Spirit, is like, no more time for daydreams. Let's pop ourselves into reality. Yes, you can have fun with your friends and all the things, but it's time to get grounded. It's time to get very much grounded and focused on what it is that you are being called to do here. Okay? Very, very cool. Very cool energy. All right. So then in September, we have the Empress. That's really interesting. For some of you, maybe not all of you, this could very well be a pregnancy. And I'm not laughing like, oh, haha, but like, you know, like, wow, like that kind of story that I just expressed can absolutely be going in the same, on the path of, you know, say, finding out that you're with child, or you're about to become a parent, and it's like time to grow up type of thing, you know? But yes, that's just one way to read it. Could be true for some of you, you know, but definitely not all of you, okay? That's just something that came up when the Empress was pulled. So we do have the rabbit here and the little baby rabbits with her, okay? But that's very beautiful, nurturing energy, whether it be a flesh baby or a creative baby of your choosing. The month of September is going to be where you are nurturing whatever it is that you are wanting to grow and bring up and out into the world, okay? So let's look, let's see. Spirit, can you tell me more about this Empress energy? Very beautiful, very magical. Page of Pentacles, brand new, the Magician, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is very good, very beautiful, very strong, focused energy on your part, okay? Now for the month of September, there's something that you're bringing up and out, and you are nurturing, and you are just stepping into your flow, okay? Things are coming towards you. With the Empress and the Magician here, it's like you are making things happen in your life, and it's beautiful, okay? It's beautiful. It can be challenging, but like life, that's how it is, you know? But this is something, whatever it is that you're manifesting and nurturing and growing and bringing out, is a Page of Pentacles right in the middle. So you're at beginner energy here. You're saying to yourself, I can grow this. I can do this. This is happening for me, right? It's not happening to me, it's happening for me. And I am a co-creator of my reality, all right? You co-create your reality with Spirit always, all right? Now, I'm loving this energy. I think it's so, maybe it's the deck, but it's just so beautiful. It's just so pretty and soft. And I feel like you're stepping into a time in the month of September where things are being drawn toward you. You're not chasing anything. You're not trying to go out and like grip it and rip it. Like you are in the soft space of receptive energy and allowing the universe to deliver the beautiful things that are coming your way. You know, if something was, you know, up here, I don't know what the context is for you or like what the actual specifics are, but it would appear that whatever you were worried about in the month of July, and then kind of have this wake up call from Spirit in August, that by the time September settles in, that you're like, I get it. You know, you work with this energy, and you are just working so beautifully with this energy to heed the call and to move forward. And you know, you are putting effort in on some level, because there is a Seven of Pentacles here. And what this says is that whatever you're dealing with is enough to stand on its own, absolutely, and you know that there's more growth to be had here, because the Empress and the Magician, that just like, you know, leaps and bounds over, you know, the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles are this kind of energy that kind of go hand in hand with regard to beginner. Like, I'm at the beginning phases on a very practical 3D level of doing the things or engaging and participating in the things. But the Empress and the Magician is the energy that you have inside of you, where it's like you're not going to be simmering in Page and Seven of Pentacles energy for that long. Like, this is just kind of like the first step on your path here, where you're keeping it going, right? So this is really something. This is really beautiful energy. I like it a lot. I'm not entirely like, I know that basically what this is about for you, pile number 2, is personal development and growth. There is a leveling up here. There is a bit of a bittersweet letting go of the past and letting go of a childlike nature that you have had in your life. And you are being, I don't know if I want to use the word forced, but you're very much being thrust into growing up very fast in a certain area, whether it's like you graduated from school, or you got that top tier job that you didn't think you were going to get, but you got, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, oh, I'm totally a professional now, like, whoa. Or if you're becoming a parent, like, whatever it is, this next step in your life is very much catapulting you into a huge, like, adult role. But the thing is that once you get there and you're like fully in it, it comes naturally to you. You don't have to worry about, I mean, it is worrisome, you know, but it will come naturally to you. This phase, this next stage, this next volume, or yeah, this next volume of your life. Yeah, it comes so naturally to you, pile number 2. This growth, of course, a whole part of it is there are always growing pains, but I mean, it's natural. It's very natural. And the invitation from Spirit is to step into your receptive energy, trust in the universe when it comes to what it is that you are manifesting. You know, really look at things through the lens of practicality balanced with what it is that your heart desires, of course, but don't get lost in fantasy. And, you know, just really embrace and enjoy the beautiful things that are coming your way. Yeah, because that's what I see. Okay, pile number 2. That's it for the tarot portion. I'm gonna pull an animal card for you, okay? Dragonfly, magic. Ha 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 ha. We were talking about the magic that lives inside of you and just all the things. Yes. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Oh my gosh, I love this for you. I love that for you. Pile number 2. Don't you love it when the oracle card just like totally echoes the reading? That's like my favorite part. Okay, you guys, love you. I will see you later. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you picked this fabulous, beautiful stone that I don't know the name of, but that's okay, then this is your reading along with the Alphonse Mucha Tarot. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. Like I had said in the intro, and I will tell you again here, this reading is going to look at the next 3 months for you. July, August, and September. We're going to pull a few cards on your current energy, so that will give us, an insight into what you're dealing with in June. Okay? And then we'll look at your upcoming process, whatever it is that's coming towards you, and how you are dealing with it. Okay. Okay. I'd like to take this time to call Spirit in with so much gratitude and respectfully request a message for pile number 3 for their greatest and highest good at this time and what they can expect for July, August, and September. Please and thank you, Spirit. Ooh. The 6 of Pentacles wanted to pop out there. Okay, we have the Hierophant straight away. Very nice. And then the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. All right, this will be interesting. Bottom of the deck energy, 2 of Swords. Okay. Let's pull some cards on this Hierophant and 2 of Swords. So just straight away, basically, you're in between, you're kind of 2 minds right now. There could be some willful blindness around a current situation that you find yourself in, but what you are doing, pile number 3, that a lot of us do when we're kind of in this space of not really knowing what to do, or maybe even being of 2 minds about a situation, we really get in touch with our moral compass. We get in touch with our higher knowing. What do we know to be true for ourselves? We can also consult with a therapist or a mentor or, a family member that we look up to, a teacher, a wise sage. It's like we're calling in this energy either from inside of us or outside of us, like as a mentor, but finding that integration point so we can gain clarity on how to move forward. And that's what I'm seeing for you right now. Okay, let's go ahead and pull a few more cards on this energy. Justice, Six of Pentacles that wanted to come out before, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, you very well could be going through a divorce. That's quite specific, but it is a possibility here in these cards. So there's a walking away from something, and there is a divvying up of resources, okay? There's also, you know, things needing to be fair, like the best and highest decision needs to happen. And given that the Justice, that these cards are pulled on the Hierophant, this is also about, you could very well be in the space of, should I leave my long-term partner that I share resources with or not? It's a very specific message. Very specific message. This could also be, should I walk away from something that I have been committed to for so long? So this also could be a long-term career, right? But whatever the case may be, this is where you're at right now. And I feel like, you know, you're trying to get in your mind to a place where you can feel good about the decision that you feel you need to make. I do see that you do, of course, have worries about this, you know. What is your financial situation going to look like post this decision, you know, after this decision is made? What will it look like for you once you walk away? But I feel like your interior world, what you know to be true on a very spiritual, soul, inner knowing level, is that it's not an option. Like to stay, it's like, yeah, I guess it's an option, but it's not optimal for your self, for your spiritual growth, for your happiness, for your fulfillment in your inner world, in your emotional world here. Because the Eight of Cups speaks to this experience of having outgrown whatever it was that whatever or whoever you were with, right? That it's reached its limit, it's reached its max, and you know, there's just an emotional component that is missing here. So you're needing to move forward. Yeah, and then when we see in July the Five of Pentacles, this could be taking a financial hit, right? Feeling out in the cold, feeling bereft, feeling some sort of level of poverty in some area, but you know, a very practical area, right? Time, energy, health, wealth, you know, on a very affected strongly on a very tangible level. So let's go ahead and look at July. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Chariot. Yeah, you're moving forward despite this setback. You know, this was a decision, okay? This is a choice. And it's a choice that is not made lightly. And pile number 3, I don't see you taking this choice lightly, but I do see you weighing the pros and cons with the Two of Swords, okay? And being like, yeah, you know, be that as it may, I will take a financial hit, and it will take a while for me to, you know, get back to a stable place, but I will in the long term. You know, my focus will be on my practicalities, and I do have a lot of passion and libidinal energy behind this decision and moving forward. I think ultimately, pile number 3, you know that you will have a victory here, okay? I'm going to put a little rock over their special little bits, because that's kind of explicit for YouTube, but I don't know if it matters for my level of subscribers or not, but whatever. So no, pile number 3. Yeah. You have what it takes. You are on the move. You are moving forward. 8 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. I feel like once the emotional decision is made, that the action will be swift. And with the Chariot, that's fast moving energy as well. But when it comes to your money, there will be a slower growth coming from that, because you will experience a financial setback, okay? But you already know that. That's why this 2 of Swords energy, okay? Going back and forth, but I feel like you've weighed the pros and cons, and what is more important to you, pile number 3, is your spiritual and emotional wealth over your tangible, practical wealth, okay? You know that this is the best decision for you, the highest decision for you to make. This is a very specific message. You know, take it as it resonates. The context can be different, but the process is quite similar. You could even read this in terms of a health decision as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me more about the month of August with the 5 of Cups? 5 of Cups is a grieving energy. You may experience some regret, feelings of regret, which is normal and natural in a context such as this in the month of August, but let us look further. Two of Cups, Judgment, Nine of Pentacles. This is pretty straightforward, very rich with deep, strong feelings, but the message is very clear and straightforward. This is about a relationship. This is about a decision to end a relationship. I'm thinking a long-term relationship, one that is a marriage or resembles that of a marriage, where people had joined their practical, tangible worlds together on a financial realm, you know. So the 5 of Cups, what's clarifying that is the 2 of Cups, the Judgment, and the 9 of Pentacles. It's making that decision about this relationship, even though it's going to be very, it's grief, it's sadness, it's all the things. You could still know that it's a best decision for you to walk away from something that isn't like emotionally fulfilling anymore, has just reached, has run its course, okay? Has run its course, and it could still feel very sad. You could absolutely go through a grieving process, because you're grieving what you thought was going to be your future, and your, you know, just how everything, how your relationship, you know, you could even be thinking a lot about all the good times too, you know. And that's when the Judgment comes in, and it's so strong, because after this decision is made, it can't be unmade. You know what I mean? It's like a whole brand new version of yourself is going to be born from this experience. And over here, 9 of Pentacles, right? Single. But single and prosperous. This is prosperity over here, pile number 3. So like I said before, at the outset of this decision, you could experience some financial setback, but not to worry, because the Chariot is a success card. The Knight of Wands gets stuff done, right? Your practicalities will be growing for the long term. It may take a bit, but ultimately you will have a victory, and here you are. Pre-Empress energy, wanting for nothing, having all the riches, and that doesn't mean that you have to have a full bag. You just need enough to where you feel like you're good. You have you. Okay? You got yourself here. Feeling good in your own skin. This, I feel like, is going to be ultimately where you end up, but there is this process that's happening right now in this experience. Of course, you're not going to leapfrog over this. It's all a part of it. It's all a part of it. But this is a trajectory here, and here you are. It is happening. Like, this is beautiful energy. You will be okay. That's what the cards are telling you. Pile number 3, you will be absolutely okay. It won't feel that way in this space, but it will be okay. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Okay. All right, Spirit, can you tell me about the month of September, please, with the 7 of Cups? Seven of Cups. 7 of Cups denotes, you know, confusion, illusion. Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Devil. Yeah, this I see, the way I see these cards playing out together, especially when you wrap it up with the seven of Cups on one end and the Devil on the other. This is when the voice comes in and says, are you sure? Are you sure you made the right decision? You can't do this. This is when fear steps in. When fear steps in and tries to talk you out of, and I'm going to put a little stone over her special parts there. When the fear comes in, right? The fear kind of starts chattering in your ear, and then, you know, this 7 of Cups energy where you're just like, oh, what am I, you know, and you get all confused and you're like, what do I do? What did I choose right? You know, but when you have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like internally you will be having to go back again and again and again, like to meet yourself and to say, I made the right decision. Because let me tell you this, queens, when you get a queen in tarot, that is a high five from the universe, okay? Queens are the shit in tarot. Queens are tops. I know that the king is there, but the king is almost, you know, he's kind of like a little bit, you know, he's I don't know, he might be a little bit tired, he might be ready for a nap, but the queens are the tops, okay? Now you are getting back in touch with your Queen of Wands energy, remembering the things that pissed you off, remembering what it is that about your own confidence and your own abilities and your own way to take action in your life. and how that is something that you may have felt disconnected from through the course of this, which is all actually the motivation for you to even walk away from this to begin with. Okay? And when it comes to this energy, you're looking at a brand new day. You're looking at a brand new pentacle, a brand new seed for the long term for your future. Okay? It's here. It's here. You know that this is the best decision. Okay? Now everybody has for listen, tarot does not tell you what to do. Tarot puts out the invitation from spirit. Tarot will lay out where you're at with the situation and what things will look like, and this is a potential process for you. Okay? This is a potential process for you. So if you've been in the Two of Swords energy, you don't know what to do, la-di-da, what this is saying is that you will be okay. You will experience the very difficult, very real, very raw emotions that come along with this kind of experience, which is very specific, very unique, very difficult, and but you will survive it. And not only that, you will thrive after it's all said and done. I mean, even throughout it, honestly, because this is you stepping into your power. Because look at this. Eight of Cups, walking away, but what is she holding? Queen of Wands, right? She's holding a wand. This is the Eight of Cups. This is water energy. But what was I talking about with regard to your confidence? And look at the size of the wands. The women are almost the same size, but look at the wands, right? Little wand, big wand. Okay? Wands represent action. They represent our fire. They represent our chutzpah and all of the things. And, you know, when people get to this point, like I said before, the decision is not made lightly. And I don't see anybody here, the pile number 3, that has taken this decision lightly at all. You've gone through each and every piece and are continuing to move through this process completely in alignment with the reality of the situation. And it's heartbreaking and beautiful, because this is about you choosing yourself, and this is about you, you know, starting over and having a brand new day, and like getting back in touch with who you are, and getting back in touch with all the things and that make you you. And you will also experience times of doubt. You will experience grief. You will experience fear. You will also experience exhilaration and libidinal energy and things going very fast. You will experience heights of confidence and optimism as well. Okay? Okay? This is quite the process. Yeah. So pile number 3, I'm going to leave it there for the tarot, okay? But I'm going to pull you 2 oracle cards today. I'm going to pull Spirit of the Animals for you, and also Soul Flower, I believe it's called. Tiger, fire. Wands are fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Yep, this whole thing, this decision is huge. Like I said, pile number 3 is not taking this lightly. and it does take a lot of courage. Oof. Echinacea consciousness. Echinacea stimulates and awakens your consciousness, helping break up and release outdated personal stories, emotions, and attachments that are holding you back from positive growth and self-realization, and awakening awareness of your true self when you have forgotten or lost connection. What were we talking about? What you hear? Yes. Let me read this again. I'm going to read this again. Echinacea consciousness. Echinacea stimulates and awakens your consciousness, helping break up and release outdated personal stories, emotions, and attachments that are holding you back from positive growth and self-realization, and awakening awareness of your true self when you have forgotten or lost connection. Wow. I'm telling you, I can appreciate this so much, this message, and just, you know, if this was resonating for you, pile number 3 on the nose, I am sending you a big hug, and just know that, you know, you got this, okay? All right, sending you so much love. Okay, I will see you next time, okay? You take good care.